an impending IMF deadline, Pakistan has maintained that it will not, I repeat, it will not compromise with its nuclear program. The finance minister there said that the missiles program will not be compromised at all, even though Pakistan finds itself in a financial crisis. Here's what the finance minister said.
God is there to compromise anything on the nuclear or the missile program of Pakistan. No way. We are responsible citizens of Pakistan. We represent people of Pakistan. We are here to protect and we have to guard our national interests. Nobody has any right to tell Pakistan that what range of missiles it can have and what nuclear weapons it has. We have to have our own deterrence. So as for the IMF program delay is concerned, let me also share with my honorable brother and as well as with the House. You see, this is not a new program which has been finalized or agreed upon or entered into by this government. This program was entered into the previous regime in 2019. This program should have been over by 2022. Normally the 12 reviews of EFF Extended Finance Facility Program, and the one which has been completed in the history of Pakistan was 2013-16 program, 12 reviews. Each review was made public. It seems as the arrangements of 2019 with IMF has been a different and new program. State Bank law amendments, this very much Parliament passed, and after that the monetary policy has become too independent in my opinion. But obviously my opinion is my opinion. So what I'm saying that this review is actually, it looks like that each time the review is a new program, which is very uncustomary with the IMF. So the delay is not on the part of the government of Pakistan. It has been extensive engagement, unusual, too lengthy, too long, too demanding, but we have completed everything. Let me be very frank with you. At the time of previous reviews, certain friendly countries have made commitments to bilaterally support Pakistan. What IMF is now asking that they should actually complete and materialize those commitments. That's the only delay, and I can assure this House, the moment it is done and staff level agreement is signed, I will make sure that this, together with MEFP, is put on the website of Pakistan.
All right, viewers, let's go straight to our executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor. Abhishek, I just want to come across to you and ask you that when a country like Pakistan is going through a very, very tough time when it comes to economy is in dire states, it needs billions of dollars from IMF. They're saying that we will not compromise on anything when it comes to the country's nuclear and missile program.
Well, Shivangi, yes, so these dire straits are entirely of their own making, and it seems that they are not ready to learn any lessons, and that's why you see this kind of bragging by the Pakistani finance minister while he's explaining on the one hand that they are struggling with the IMF loan. Even now, in fact, even the Chinese have started asking for their money back, realizing that this is a nation which has defaulted already. He continues to harp on the fact that, our nuclear missile program, how long range these missiles would be, how many number of missiles we would need, we will not compromise on that. So obviously, absolute lack of clarity on the part of the Pakistani establishment as to what their priority should be. Remember, there were concerns raised after an IAEA team, the International Atomic Energy Agency team, visited Pakistan last month about the safety of the nuclear arsenal, and that's why there were suggestions that came in from some international platforms, some think tanks, that Pakistan should think in terms of reducing its nuclear stockpile because A, it would help them save some money, B, it will add to the overall security, because remember, if they have more number of nuclear missiles and weapons, it becomes that much more difficult to provide a safety cover. Remember, we have seen over the last couple of months terror attacks happening inside Pakistan police headquarters, even Pakistani Army Corps headquarters. So in that sense, nothing is safe in Pakistan, and that's why those concerns were raised. And now for the Pakistani finance minister to be talking about not compromising or not reducing their stockpile in any manner on a day when 11 big lenders on the Wall Street have come together to give $30 billion to a sinking bank in the United States, while nobody is ready to give just $1 billion to the Pakistani state, clearly shows where Pakistan stands, how the situation is inside, and how precariously purged the security situation also is, something which should worry us as neighbors and should worry the rest of the world also, if this is the kind of misplaced priorities we listen from Pakistani establishment. I'm told Colonel V.N. Thapar is in fact joining us over the phone. Very good afternoon, sir. We heard the Pakistani finance minister speaking inside the Senate of Pakistan saying that irrespective of our financial difficulties, we are not going to compromise on our nuclear arsenal. We are going to decide how many nuclear missiles we need, how long-range nuclear missiles we need, irrespective of whether the IMF gives them money for atta, dal, chawal. I mean, is this really the kind of country we are facing in our neighborhood, and what should we be doing about it?
Neighborhood, this is nothing but chest thumping. That's all. I mean, at this juncture, at this particular point of time, they don't have money and they are wanting to increase their, continue with their nuclear program. I mean, they are in a way trying to arm twist the people to give them money. Otherwise, if you don't give us money, we will make our missiles. We'll make more bombs. That is up. As far as the security of these weapons are concerned, it's a massive, massive problem in Pakistan. You see, a Mehran air base was attacked, and they were within a few hundred meters of these nuclear warheads. I mean, it has happened already, and USA knows that the terrorists would like to lay their hands on a nuclear device. So, I mean, I don't understand how, what warped kind of thinking there is that they talk like this and then they expect the world to give them some assistance, financial assistance. Nobody will give them. Why would they give them? To make bombs?
Right, sir. Thank you so much for that perspective. On that note, I hand it over back to the studios to Shivangi.